Almost knocked over your chair. Tarot cards! That's right, I forgot she does this stuff, because it doesn't really feel like we see her do much of it.
The Hermit and the Magician. And a
We don't know?
Fortune.
Oh no. Only played the demo. How far does the demo go?
This is a tricky set. How should I interpret this?
Shara! Morning!
Oh, Estelle
This is
and
a completely
Joshua.
fresh experience for everyone in the chat, basically. That's
it's rare
crazy.
to see you two so early in the morning.
So we're all gonna figure it out as we go.
It's the last day of training. I want to get it over with and become a bracer already.
Until you leave Roland? Oh, okay, so that's actually a decent chunk of the game.
As energetic as ever. But I'm afraid energy alone won't be enough to get you through today.
She's not as like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not sexy, not flirty, that's not the words I'm looking for. Sensual? Maybe sensual is the word. She's not as much as I thought she was gonna be. Because I thought she was like that type of character. But I guess maybe I interpreted her wrong. Because the voice that I did for Shara when I was playing the original was like, not like this.
You best be ready.
I'd say something like, you'd best be ready. Like, that's the type of voice I did for her.
Oh, come on!
But she's not like that. And that's just how I assumed she talked.
Not another word. Everything I teach you goes in one ear and out the other. It's my job to be sure my lessons don't slip through that sieve-like brain of yours.
Aw, Joshua! Shara's being a bully!
It's all right, Shara. Estelle may be bad at studying, and she almost never reviews what you teach us.
Laugh she have when whipping people give her a very particular reaction from people. Yeah, she had like that Ojo-sama laugh, so that's why I thought her voice was a little more like on that side.
And yes, she's a
But I guess her
soft-hearted busybody
sadistic
who
side
loves
only
taking care
comes
of
out when
others.
things like that happen. Which, a little more realistic actually.
But her instincts are good, so she'll learn how to use orbments on the fly without any issues.
Well, I guess I'll just have to pin my hopes on that.
Hey, Joshua! That didn't sound very supportive.
What a terrible thing to say. I listed out all your good points.
Oh, please. By the way, Shara, what did you see in your tarot cards? You certainly didn't seem very happy about it.
Oh, this. I vaguely tried to predict what might happen around me in the near future.
If Sirius was here, I bet she could probably interpret what this means, because she does tarot card stuff.
I must be a bit rusty, though. I couldn't make out a thing.
Nothing at all?
Oh, does that happen often?
When the meaning is this profound, it becomes harder to interpret. But never mind all that. Time for your last day of training.
Oh, why is this not voice acted? Oh my gosh, wait, I can't do my sensual voice for sure anymore, because that's not what she sounds like. Let's have a quick review of what you've learned up to now. If you're going to work as bracers, it's essential you know at least the basics. And that goes especially for you, Estelle, so you better be listening up. Yeah. So, what do you want to review? I don't think a lot of people expected Shara to sound the way she did when she first got voice. Yeah, I wonder what the change was. Do I have to go through all of these? Okay. Ornaments are mechanical devices that work by utilizing what we call orbital energy. They can produce a variety of different effects depending on what quartz or processed septium you choose to install into them. Believe it or not, it's only been 50 years since orbments were invented. However, nowadays, orbments are an integral part of society, like the internet! You'll find them in weapons, magic, airships, and countless other everyday items. This wave of technological innovation is commonly referred to as the Orbital Revolution. Gosh, they added more bracers. Oh, everyone's artwork, look at them! Bracers are combat and investigative professionals who work to keep the peace and protect civilians in their respective regions. They aid their communities not just by culling monsters and preventing crime, but also by finding lost items or escorting cargo, among other duties. The Bracer Guild has branches stationed all over the Zumerian continent to manage all the different bracers in each region. That's kind of interesting that they just showed, like, people that we will see in the future, like, right off the bat. You guys did say the game was pretty spoilery to itself. The Bracer game is a worldwide association established 50 years ago. In addition to those located in Liberal, there are branches across the continent, all contributing to local peace. In fact, their neutrality has helped them mediate conflicts between nations, such as the war from a decade ago. Having said that, the guild is perpetually short on personnel, precisely because there is such high demand for their aid. Okay, and the Liberal Kingdom. The Kingdom of Liberal, which we call home, is a nation rich in nature and tradition. It sits on the west side of the Zemirian continent. Liberal is famed for its rich stores of septium and is proud to be a technological leader in orbital development. See, I'm not going to talk about spoilers, but this sentence right here already nixes a lot of things that we learn at the end of the game. Like, anyways. Orbital technology is also an important asset in helping Liberal to defend its independence amidst disputes with neighboring nations. When we were invaded 10 years ago by the Erebonian Empire, it was orbital-engined airships that ultimately saved the kingdom from ruin. Although relations with the Empire remain strained, Queen Alicia's political maneuvering has allowed Liberal to remain more or less peaceful. So yeah, the reason why the screen is cut off is because, for some reason, it was showing my, Microsoft bar. So, I cropped it a little bit. Because if I uncrop it a bit more... Oh, or actually, no, you can see a little bit. Okay. Before, it was showing my, what do you call it? My Microsoft, like, apps bar. So I covered it, but I guess it fixed itself. I don't know. But I was trying to be safer there. Didn't want y'all seeing my information. Well, it's a good thing we played the original before this one. I mean, that's true, but you never know if there's any new people watching. You never know. I always try to be mindful about spoilers whether I know the game or not. Now then, I suppose that's enough review for... Oh, wait, no, we can't do that type of voice. Now then, I suppose that's enough review for now. We can't afford to get behind schedule here. Stay sharp, you two. It's time for the practical part of your exam.
Hey, Shara? How's this practical part different from what we've done before?
It's different in that it puts what you've learned to theory to the test.
AKA, I'm going to put you two through what real bracers have to deal with every single day. Oh, okay.
And on that note, it's time for you to get out there and put in some physical work. I hope you're willing to work up a sweat, because I'm not gonna have it any other way.
Oh, heck yeah! Finally! Finally, I'm gonna be free from endless writing and theory and thinking and boring stuff. Guess I was all worried for nothing.
I was so excited for there to be voice acting, and here we are, back to square one. And I suppose we didn't consider that while there is voice acting in Modern Trails, it isn't used for all the dialogue, but why? There's no reason why this shouldn't be voice acted. Nice to see you suddenly in such high spirits. I can only hope she'll still be smiling by the end of today. Anyway, how about we get on with this first practical test?
I might not be the
You got
fastest, I might not win the race,
Who's
but
singing?
you will always find me with a
Oh,
big
I was
smile
like, is
on
that
my
part of the
face.
game? I was like, that's awkward. Haru Urara? What's that? First off, you'll have to confirm the details of the job you'll be taking on, but thanks for the 15 bits, Idlis. But before that, there's a little something we need to give you. Aina, are they ready? Umama Musume, oh no, the cursed horse came. Yes. Great, now go on you two. Take one for each of you. I was not prepared for the horse song.
Okay.
Whatever you do not lose these. They're going to come in very handy. We got a book. Those are your official Bracer notebooks. They're where you'll record your every detail of your work. What you've heard, what you found, where you found it, and so on. What may seem like minor details is the moment more often than not become crucial clues. You should always make a record of everything you notice, and I mean everything, okay? Even their sprites move, that's crazy. Oh, great, more pen pushing. Oh, that's odd. Either my hearing is out of whack, or I saw that only one of you replied back.
Whatever gave you that idea?
Listen to me, Estelle. It is the duty of all bracers to keep an accurate record of their work. So quit whining and do it.
Fine, fine.
Glad to see we're on the same page. Now, let's get started. See that bulletin board over there by the door? That's where all your jobs will be posted. Go there and check your job for today.
Okay.
Let's check it
Yay,
out.
our first quest. Just said there's various quests on the board. Wrong, there's only one. Wait, how do I accept it? Job details checked on the bulletin board. Important work-related events will automatically be recorded in your bracer notebook. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Buttons. Okay, our circle. I'll make it details of the quest. Okay, we're gonna have to remember that. Why do we need 2 buttons to open it up? Our circle. Whoa. You're able to view general statistics of the game, such as number of completed requests and battle victories in the records page of the bracer notebook. View individual requests. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay. This is gonna take some getting used to. I wonder how it would be to live in the Trails universe at times. I don't know if I'd want to, based off the first chapter, I don't think I want to live there because I feel like it's kind of boring. But maybe in future games, things will get a little more exciting. All right, good. Looks like you've gotten the hang of using the bulletin board and notebook. Checking the bulletin board is one of a bracer's most fundamental tasks. It's also our duty to keep tabs on what's posted there so we don't miss any urgent jobs when they pop up.
Man, it feels suffocating just listening to all these rules and duties.
It may certainly feel that way, but it goes to show just how much responsibility comes with being a bracer. I don't think any bracer worth their salt does things half-heartedly.
You know what? You're right, Joshua. I gotta go into this full-heartedly.
Looks like you're finally starting to fix that mindset of yours.
Yep, I'm feeling all pumped now.
Well then, let's get moving before all that motivation flattens out. What are we doing next? Next, we'll be going to Mr. Melder's workshop across the road to learn how to make the most out of his factory services. I mean, I'm sure that there are always things to do even if gaming systems don't exist. I mean, not just that. But I'm actually not that much of a gamer when I think about it. I really only play games on stream, so like twice a week, and then when I do like my gacha game dailies, and then if there's a gacha game event, I usually like cram it into like the last 2 days before it's gone. So I'm not really a gamer, I guess. I don't know. I'm not like a full hardcore gamer. I do play games. I'm just not a hardcore gamer. But I touch grass a lot. You guys know this about me. I touch grass a lot. I go out a lot.
Sure thing.
Just doesn't seem like there's enough fun cafes to go to in this world. That's my favorite activity. Go to cafes. And now learn how to use an orbital factory to your advantage. Here, you can modify your orbments and synthesize quartz, which will allow you to use orbital arts. Arts can have a wide variety of effects, and mastering their use will save your skin in more ways than one. Danger comes with the territory in the bracer business, so the guild and the orbital factories have gotten to know each other pretty well. Right, that's about all I can explain. I'll let the expert here handle the technical side of things. I only really play 2 games at a time, Baldur's Gate 3 and World of Warships at the moment. Dude, Baldur's Gate 3, doesn't that game, like, technically, you have to play it multiple times to get the full effects, so you could be playing that game for, like, hours and hours. I think that's me, too. If I'm playing, like, a console game, I don't like to play more than 2 at a time, preferably 1, but ever since I started streaming, I've been doing 2 at a time, which I think is actually, like, good. I like two console games at a time. And then gacha games, I used to only limit myself to 1. Now here I am playing like 4. Let's see, how many? I play Genshin, I play Love in Deep Space, I play Infinity Nikki, I play Persona 5X. I technically kind of play Wuthering Waves. I haven't logged in a while, but I've been wanting to log in because there's a new character, like the drunken character that looks really cool, and I kind of want to pull for him, but I haven't played the game in like months, so I don't know if it really counts. Do you mind taking it from here, Mr. Melders? I personally would not want to live in the Trails universe, at least based on the experiences I've gained over the course of playing most of the series with Eyeless. Oh no. Is it the political war? It just seems way too stressful. I mean, as long as you ain't the main character, it's probably fine. That's true, as long as you're not the main character. If you're just an innocent bystander citizen. You have 6 games? Holy moly. Not at all. What happened to the voice acting? I feel like this all should be voice acted. I didn't like turn off the voices by accident, did I? No? Wait, I don't accidentally want to, skip, okay. So, what do you kids want to know? I don't want to know anything. I know how to do all this. Orbits are machines which utilize quartz attachments to produce all kinds of different effects. As you can guess from that definition, the lights in our homes and streets, along with the engines in our airliners, are also orbits. But today we'll be focusing on tactical orbits with heightened physical abilities and make the use of magic possible. Each tactical orbit is tailored to match the owner's personal aptitudes, so its structure will differ from person to person. You'll be specific, the type of fixed element slots and the lines connecting them vary, but we won't be sifting through the weeds of all that today. I wouldn't think being a bystander doesn't exactly exclude you. As for me, and I don't know what most of those games are. GFL2? LOTRO? I know what Arknights is. They take way too long. You're still liable to be caught in the crossfire. The capital cities on the continent have like lore population of like, ooh, 600k to 800k population. Wow, that is actually pretty big. Actually, wait, for a continent, that's actually not that bad. The capital cities, actually, that's not too bad, I think about it. To Gacha, the rest are mostly strategy games. Oh, those are pre-mass transport numbers. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, wait, when I actually thought about it, I was like, wait, that's actually not that big. Those are very small cities then. So, what do you guys want to know? Okay. Y'all be mad at me if we just, like, skipped. We technically already know how to play it, so I'm just gonna leave. No more questions. Then go ahead and try out the services here for yourselves. And to do that, you'll need some Sepith. Girls Front Light 2 and Lord of the Rings Online. Oh my god, Lord of the Rings Online. Forget that exists. Receive 50 type of each element to Sepith. The innocent liberal capital have half the population of Calvers, which is 600, 800k, so liberals would have... Yeah, that's still a pretty small population, actually. I don't know why I thought they would have more people. Yeah, 300 to 400k, that's still pretty small. That should be enough to allow you to synthesize a few quartz. In your case, Estelle, you can equip quartz of any element. But for you, Joshua, your central slot can only accept time elemental quartz. Now, try to synthesize and mine 1 water quartz and an action 1 time quartz. Oogie. Ooh, pretty. Okay, I know how to use them, so we're okay.
Let me handle your ornaments.
I can't decide.
Oh, we even get little animations of them shopping. That's cute. Okay, quartz, mine 1,
I made up my
synthesize, and then action 1.
I made up my mind.
I don't think in the original I even bothered making these, right? And we technically don't really need them yet, right? Maybe I'll just save. Alright, what next, Shara? I think diets and medicine haven't evolved to our real life status, which made our population boom. That is also true. That's also true. Because it does seem like, liberal. Hasn't reached like a very high technological revolution yet. Or they're getting there with the Orbal revolution, but they're not quite at like our levels of modern standard. I see you've got some quartz synthesized. Now let's use those to try and increase the number of arts you can use. Estelle and Joshua, set quartz into your orbits so you can use recovery and attack arts. Garments. There. Okay. Yes. Mine on Estelle. Oh, at least they kept the charts the same too. Okay, yes. I'm trying to get to Joshua. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. Wait. How do I select Joshua? I know! There we go.
Joshua's saying, okay, so yes, that'll go bad, okay. Got it. Given that they don't have cars yet, I would say liberals maybe in the late 1800s in Earth terms. Okay, so they're not too far from an industrial revolution, potentially. Okay, that's both healing and attack arts installed. Having a well-rounded balance of arts between... What? I mean, they don't have cars, but they have airships. So technically, if they can make airships, they could make cars if they wanted to. They just choose not to. Oh yeah, there we go, right up. But they do have airships. Right about when our population boomed. So they're about to. Since the orbital revolution has basically happened, they're about to have a boom is what we're hearing. Having a well-rounded balance of arts between yourselves is key if you want to get through battles in one piece. One Piece? You should also keep in mind that usually... You know, I think I mentioned this on stream, but you'd be surprised how often people say the words One Piece. Like, not the anime, like, just the words One Piece. Or I don't know if maybe it's just because of, like, the environments of where I am, but people say the words just One Piece in a sentence very often. Like, I was actually... It's strange how commonly I've heard those two words be put together in daily conversation. The highest element of values are. That's why it's a good idea to try out new quartz the moment you get your hands on them. Okay, there's just one last thing we need to go over before you finish your orbital factory training. I say that they've hit early industrial revolution. Yeah, I think what we can assume is they're going to have a boom soon, from the looks of it. And that's how to open up new orbit slots. The more slots you have open, the more options you have at your disposal. But they may not have the agriculture revolution. They do have lots of, like, cooking stuff, so maybe they already had that. Unlocking slots, okay, we don't need to hear that. I could kind of just skip through most of this. This is all mostly, like, tutorial stuff. Okay.
What do we need?
Okay, let's open up a stealth slot. And then... Can't do Joshua's, sadly.
Come again.
I see that you have a new slot, Estelle. Here's the... Wait! What qualification exam? I don't remember hearing anything about this.
I was gonna say that you can't be serious, but then I remembered your brain is a sieve. We literally just talked about this morning over breakfast, remember?
Oh, right. I'm kind of remembering it now that you bring it up, but those yummy fried eggs are clouding up my memory.
Estelle, stop thinking with your stomach and start thinking with your brain. But enough distraction. Let's head to the testing site.
Huh? You mean right now?
It's crazy how much deja vu I'm getting right now since we literally just finished playing the game not too long ago. They have seed drills? Assuming maybe? I would say right around 1900 probably at the moment. Threshing machines. That those key techs who can't move most of the population out of the countryside. It seems most of the population is not in Roland. From like context clues of the game, I feel like Roland is the smallest area of Liberal from what it sounds like. Like most of the population lives in the other cities.
Hold on, I still need some prep time.
Well, you'll have time to prep while I drag your story behind to the testing site.
Joshua, save me!
Mr. Melders, Freddy, thank you very much for all your help. No problem. Good luck on that exam. We'll be rooting for you.
You hear me, Joshua? You'll rue the day you so cruelly ignored this fair maiden in her hour of need.
We're approaching the end of your
There we
training.
go. Voices, finally.
It's time for you two to take the qualification exam. You'll be expected to fully utilize everything you've learned in training.
Right. Estelle, what's wrong?
Hey, Shara?
What is it?
Why is it?
The exam. It's not a written test?
Huh? Estelle, didn't you read the bulletin board?
Yeah, I did.
I made you take notes and you still don't remember? It said you'd be searching
She's
the
got
sewers.
a pea brain.
That's the exam.
Thank goodness! Ah, Helios, goddess of the sky! I thank you for your mercy, blessing us with these wondrous sewers!
Wait, did you think we had a written final exam? Is that why you were freaking out at the workshop?
Such sweet nostalgia. 'Tis but a pleasant memory now.
At this rate, I wonder if we really will be able to pass.
What? Rude!
All right, you two.
May not have
that's
the
enough
brains, but
chit-chat.
at least she's got the brawn.
This is an exam, so take it seriously. If you fail, you're gonna be in for
You know,
some truly
Estelle's
grueling
hair
training.
ties kind of bother me.
We'll
What
be
are those
fine.
things? Metal cuffs?
Now bring on the exam!
That
You
shouldn't really
sound
be able to hold the
confident.
hair so
I
well.
hope you'll bring the results to back that up.
Unless they're an accessory and she has actual hair ties on them.
As the bulletin board said, the exam is a sewer exploration. The objective is to retrieve the contents of a certain treasure chest located somewhere inside. The tunnels are pretty straightforward, so you shouldn't get lost, but
Okay, now her voice is kind of starting to sound like what I thought it would be.
the monsters down there are no joke, so don't let your guard down.
Okay, now never mind. Now she lost it.
That's also why I'm giving you these.
Tear bomb and antidote, and a combat hook.
What's this?
A book,
A
not a
book?
hook. A book.
That's a combat handbook. It's for recording information about the enemies you come across. If you discover any enemies' traits, remember to record them right away.
I see. Information is what decides battles, as they say. That's what you mean, right?
Is everyone's like attack voice lines the same, or is that better left as a surprise? Like, you know how when Shara, when she does her, what is it called, her S attack, she's like, someone's been naughty, you know, like that. And then Estelle's like, here I go. Like, do they still say the same things?
Exactly.
Because it's time for you to see new combat system. So it is new. Is it no longer RPG turn-based? I hope it's not. They look like turnbuckles now that I look at them. Yeah,
Whoa,
they do, huh?
This is good stuff. Thanks, Shara.
We'll be sure to put it to good use.
All right, Joshua, let's do this.
Right. We should move carefully and treat this like it's a real request.
You will see? Why are you leaving me in
So we're gonna
suspense?
hunt for treasure here?
Wait, you will see for the
exciting.
voice lines or for the
There are
combat system?
monsters here. Don't let your guard down.
Don't let your guard down. Oh, tumbling. That's new. Ooh, backflips. Wada. So front flips, back flips.
Let's go.
Oh, you can do backflip with a bow staff? Sheesh. It is hard to do that. I did try it once. A couple of times in karate. It was very difficult. It's pretty difficult to do a flip with a bow staff.
Wait.
Okay, I'm just practicing, Joshua.
Yeah.
Chill. Wait, what's your... Oh, you just crossed behind your back. Mechanicalized leather. Combat systems and how it differ. I just don't want to spoil stuff yet. What? What do you mean? We've already played the game. Hey, it's an armor charging station. We should rest up near one if we ever need to take a breather. Got it! And tutorial. Yep. Well, we just start. Alright. Oh, wait. Estelle still already needs EP?
Phew, that was a good break.
Oh my god! Little rats! Look at them. Okay. So that's the button. Okay. The slash button.
Looks like we've already got company.
As long as we take them out quickly, they shouldn't be a problem. Let's do this, Estelle.
Yeah, they won't know what hit them.
Attack by pressing circle, press replay for consecutive attacks.
I'll be your opponent.
Yes! It's hack and slash. Or, I don't know if hack and slash is the right word, but thank fudge. Oh my god. Not that there's anything wrong with turn-based, but it gets boring real quick. Oh, thank fudge.
Ha! How's that? Had enough?
Good job, Estelle. Now let's record that monster's info in our combat handbooks. Okay, that actually changes a lot of things. Cause like, how CP and using arts. I'm sure is it gonna be like really similar to Tales of Symphonia when we played that game? Oh, if we could have an art palette like Xenoblade, that would be cool too. Oh, let's record that monster's info in our combat handbooks.
Oh, right.
Can't do any flips, but I can twirl a 6-foot-long steel quarterstaff. It's pretty easy. I mean, yeah, twirling a staff is not that hard.
Okay, that should do it.
Maybe I'm just saying that because I've always, like, I've been training with a bow staff since I was, like, what, 7? So it just comes easy to me. when I think about, like, bow staff moves, I'm like, yeah, that's not hard. That's not hard. That's not bad. Flips are a little bit difficult just because you have your staff in your hands and you're trying to get, like, a steady, like, what is it called? Well, that's only if you make contact with the bow staff on the ground. If you can do an air flip, then that probably wouldn't be so bad. But not everyone can do air flips, so I was never good at tricking back in my karate days. I can do some, like I can do butterfly kicks, I can do roundhouse kicks, I can do like some like tornado kicks, but I can't do like flips or anything.
All your staff training
It's
was for this day,
difficult. My
Estelle.
body would never
I can't
comply.
lose
Dual
yet.
blade training. Now let's go ace that exam.
Good thing you don't technically need to know tricking to
Getting
learn
carried
self-defense. What hers look like. So she goes with downward slash, then poke, poke, poke.
Looks like the same monsters as before. Still, a few extras, no problem.
Yeah, we'll need to be careful and focus on dodging their attacks this time. And we do have a dodge button. After a dodge, press circle to perform a jump attack.
We'll end this in no time.
Oh shit. Oh god, it's kind of okay. Is there like a better camera button that like flicks the? Can I target them? Oh, there we go. That's what I need. Okay. Cool. We've got reinforcements.
Not to mention bigger and uglier. We'll need to tread carefully.
So, where's the opportunity to use arts? Switch tactics. Quick battle to command battle.
Estelle, I'll destroy you. Observe the enemy's openings and change tactics.
Ugh, gross! Combat progresses by selecting commands at each active turn. Characters with higher speed can act more frequently. Gross! Blech. Oh my god, they really couldn't figure out how to just work with slashing. Hack and slashing, okay. God damn it, okay.
All right, it's working.
Can I switch back?
Yeah, when the enemy flinches,
Use crafts
let's
with
do a combo
triangles.
attack.
CP increase when attacking or taking damage. You can spend CP to perform crafts, combat spells with various effects and ranges. They didn't completely remove the ability to do turn-based. It only makes sense. It is both active and turn-based. In the New Trails games, try moving around. Gosh. Some crafts deal. Oh. Learned at specific levels. Can I move while in turn-based? Is that what you're saying? I'm pressing triangle and nothing's happening. Wait, nothing's happening. Huh? Huh? Oh, I need to move. There we go. So thank goodness I don't need to spend a turn just moving. When the enemies, wait, what? Typo, hello. When the enemy's stun gauge reaches 100%, they become stunned. This prevents the enemy from acting. Oh, they didn't spell check this, did they? There's no space between the once and the and. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff going on in Modern Trails. If you can move around freely in the combat area during your turn, stunning an enemy or attacking them while their stun triggers a brave attack. Oh, this is new. Allows you to perform a follow-up.
You're mine.
Mine!
I'll be your
So
opponent.
read those tutorials carefully. I did read it carefully, and the English was not Englishing in that tutorial. Can I? What is this?
Here.
Oh gosh. Okay, this is a little bit finicky. This is gonna have to take some getting used to. You can review the experience points separate than items you've obtained. Press up for a detailed view. You can also check your most recent. Go through the log menu. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Let's keep it up.
I'm gonna just have to remember all the buttons.
Treasure
That's the biggest
found.
thing.
Is this the treasure we're looking for? Wait. No, it's not. Okay.
Yeah, it's probably a
Okay.
decoy.
Man, I just want to go in and kill it. Why do we have to have dialogue for everything? These monsters are looking a lot quicker this time. Oh, this is the tutorial where it's just like you can only use crafts with flying enemies because your accuracy lowers against them. Joshua's as example do more damage from the back. Oh, they're actually doing positional stuff this time. If positional stuff mattered in the original, I never picked up on it. There are going to be times when our weapons won't do a thing to certain enemies. We'll need to also start using arts from here on out. The only thing is, arts take time to cast. We'll need to switch up our tactics.
Got it. Man.
Time to hit him with
They
the
introduce the
majestic
positional stuff in the newer
Yeah,
games.
we'll end them here.
Sometimes, I feel like positional stuff makes sense when you have games like Tales of Symphonia and Xenoblade. I guess here, since they give you the free roam to like move around, I guess it's a little bit different, but we'll see. Arts are very effective against enemies, resistant to physical attacks, and with high dodge rates. Damage increase when striking enemies. Elemental weakness supports arts like healing and buffs are also useful. Active using earth, water, fire, and wind allows you to exploit weaknesses for massive damage. Time element arts cannot exploit weaknesses, but deal stable damage. Okay.
Here we go.
Oh wait, I should have been closer, right? Or does it not matter? Nice. It did not. There is a mix of original systems in the brand new 2020s and later stuff. Oh, okay.